Hello and welcome to calculations of mean, medium and mode. This is session 23, 24 and 25 combined, just so you're aware. Right, so the aims and outcomes of this session, you must understand and measure the central tendencies for mean and medium and mode. Compare data sets on tables and determine the mean and medium. Use frequency tables for group data to estimate the mean of a group data, and you'll be assessed on the ability to determine the mean, median, mode of group data. So let's just start off by getting our heads around what we mean by this. Mean, median, and mode are all different ways of describing the average for a set of data. To find the mean, you add up all the numbers and divide the number of numbers. This will give you the what is meant as the average. The medium is you place all the numbers in order and select the middle one. This gives a simple value of another average. And the mode, you find the value that occurs most often. This is yet another way of demonstrating an average. You may have met these terms before, but we will recap the methods of calculating each step. So, mean. To mark below, we obtained students on maths tests. This was out of 20. To find the mean on the set data, we add up all the numbers and divide it by the total number of students. So, in other words, we add all of that up and divide it by 20. So, in doing so, out of 15 students. Was there 15 there? Sorry, 15 students. The mark was out of 20. There's me not reading it properly. So there are 15 students. So we're going to add all of that up, equals 180. And then we're going to do 180 divided by 15, which is 12. This means that in a set of, the mean here is set for data is 12. So if we now look at the medium, we first put them all in order and find the middle number. You can kind of just see it straight away, can't you? There are 7 values to the left, 12, and 7 values to the right. So the medium of the data set is 12. The mode is the most common value, which occurs frequently. So looking at the data, 12 occurs 3 times, whilst 10, 11 only occur twice. And all other values once. So the mode of this data set is 12. You can see the mean, median, mode are all equal to 12. This will not always be the case, though. So, example of scoring of goals. Here's the goal scoring of Manchester City in the first half of the season of 2018 and 19. Calculate the mean, median, and mode. So here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 games have been played. So first of all, we need to add those all up. Divide that by the total. And that will give us the mean. Then we need to put them all in order. So then that will be 2. And then the mode is the one that occurs the most. So then that's 2. So far, the data set here, mean is 2.7, medium is 2, mode is 2. So calculate the mean, median, mode for the goals scored in the first half of the season. And we're going to do the same then. Good. So measure the central tendency. We can summarize the measure of the central tendency in the box below. Mean, median, mode, sum of the value divided by the number of the value. The median is the median value when the data are arranged in order. And the mode is the most common. We define the range as the difference between the largest and the smallest numbers. So again, if we look at temperatures, we're going to do exactly the same thing. So what was the range of temperatures in London and Edinburgh? So again, here, we would add them up and divide them by 7, because that's a week, which then would give us 7 Celsius, and same for Edinburgh, which is 4. What was the mean temperature? So again, we're looking there at 25.4 and 23.7. given the decimal place, and what are the main differences in the temperature between London and Edinburgh. So again, we would then want to calculate that. So data frequency is often given in terms of frequency. For example, here is the data from pupils in class, given the number of pupils living in homes. The frequency can refer to the number of people in the category, as it does here, or the number of times it occurs. So to find the mean median mode of the data previous table, as 2 occurs twice, 3 occurs 9 times, etc., we can calculate this. Okay, and then the mean here is 138 divided by 30, which is 4.6. At the mode, this is straightforward, as the value is 4, it's the highest frequency. And then the median there are 30 values, so we need to find the average of the 15th and 16th value. Could write out the numbers, but it's easier to note that 2 occurs 3 times, 3 occurs 9 times. So there are 12 values of 2 and 3, as 4 occurs 10 times. It's clear that 15 and 16th values both 4, hence the median is 4. So sometimes data isn't exact and collected in a range of values. We can't find the mean exactly, but we can estimate it, as seen in the tables below. So example, the table below shows the number of days that children in one class or in school were off sick in 1 year. This means that the number of days per child. So again, here you can see you've got your number of days off and the frequencies. If we put it in a table, the solution to work this out, to estimate the mean, we would have to assume that in each group, the average number of days in the middle of the group. We often call this the midpoint. This is because we work from the data presented. We don't know the exact number of days in each class was sick. We calculate on the estimate of the mean as seen below. So again, here the midpoint frequencies are there. So to estimate the mean, we then have got our 286 days. We divide that by the 32 because that's what we've added up. And move that to 1 decimal place. So it's 8.9 days. Good. So by the end of this session, you should have understood how to work out the mean, median, and mode, compare data sets, use frequency tables, and determine the mean, median, mode of group data. So you can now practice your skills, use the activities, and check your knowledge to make sure you're getting it right. Any problems, let me know.